I genuinely never want to talk about what I just had to go through to focus this camera, so never ask me about it. Thank you in advance. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I asked you guys a little while back if it was okay if I started merging my new vinyl children with my monthly favorites because, I don't know, I didn't feel like I needed to make both videos. It felt like overkill, but I also felt like sometimes I don't get enough vinyl to make its own video, and sometimes I don't pick up things I like. So if I combine them, at least, I don't know, it gives us one good video every month. It's been a while since I've filmed one, so some of this stuff is kind of old at this point, but this is our first time doing this. If you like this, give this video a thumbs up so that I know that this is okay. And if you don't like it, let me know in the comments and maybe we'll go back a format. I'm excited to show you some of the stuff I've picked up recently. I just got back from New York City with Aaron. We visited Billboard, we visited Vice, we did a lot of stuff. We met the guy that runs Symbol, which is like the best app. If you don't have Symbol, you should probably have Symbol. But I picked up some pretty cool stuff in New York. And I picked up some cool stuff here. I ordered some stuff, and I recently realized that there's a lot of really cool stuff on Amazon for really cheap. Don't ask me why this is just a thing I'm learning now, but I ordered a bunch of really cheap stuff off Amazon thinking I could make a video in a few weeks, and it arrived within 24 hours. So we're gonna add that to this video. I'm very excited. I haven't opened it yet. This is a long intro for just looking at stuff, so let's just skip ahead. If you're new here, hi. I ramble a lot. I'm really good at talking myself in circles, and I'm also really good at having far too much intro for what the actual content is. So make sure you subscribe. Let's do vinyl first because I feel like if I leave it to the end, you guys are gonna feel kind of clickbaited into clicking on this video. So vinyl first seems like the best way to go. What order did I get these in? This is a good question. I don't know. If you want to know how long it's been since I last made a vinyl update, I got Boston Manor's Be Nothing in March. It's almost June. It's June tomorrow. That's embarrassing. Anyways, I picked up Be Nothing. I was so excited to find this at their show. They were playing a show here, but I didn't get tickets. So they ended up doing a secret show the night before, and Heavy Hearts opened for them. It was like the best thing that ever happened to me. I got this. It was like the last copy available ever. They got the rest of the shipment from Pure Noise. They were like, that's it, we're taking everything on tour, and I got the last copy. And I'm glad I did, because check this thing out. Look how much nicer vinyl looks on this camera. I feel like my whole life just changed. I was gonna say this is a split vinyl, but I don't know why I would say that because I'm pretty sure everything about this is saying to you, this is a split vinyl. It's opaque white and it's this clear icy blue. It's a really cool combo. I don't think I've seen anything like this before, and I don't know why I keep turning this like somebody pretending to drive a school bus. But anyways, I'm really tired. So the next one that I picked up recently is hard to pinpoint because I actually pre-ordered it a while ago and then it just arrived within the last 2 weeks maybe. So it's Bring Me the Horizons, That's the Spirit. I have another copy and it's just standard black vinyl. I might do a giveaway for that because I don't really see the need in having both. I know, that sounds really weird coming out of my mouth, but there are some albums where I want every variant. But this one, it originally was only one option, and now this option came out later, so it's not like they were doing multiple pressings as a collector's thing. It was just like, oh, people want the vinyl, let's do something different. But I couldn't say no to this one because online it was like bright orange and it had this purple splatter through it, and it summed up this so perfectly. Then I got it, and the purple isn't quite as purple as I thought it might be, because by the pictures, seemed more like actual splatter. This one just kind of seems like a kid with a crayon. I'm not complaining. This is a very cool color of orange at the very least. It's like day glow orange. It's very cool. It's just, I waited months for this. I feel like I could have just like seen it at a store and been like, do I want it? Yeah, alright. It wasn't something I wanted to wait like months and months for, you know? So as I mentioned before, I was in New York over the weekend and I had a chance to visit Rough Trade in Brooklyn, and oh my god, It was like the most stressful experience of my life because here's a store that is not only just one level of vinyl, but there's rooms for reading, and there's like a ping pong table area and a venue, and there's a whole bunch of old concert photographs, and there's listening stations. It was just, there was so much, and I had no idea where to start. So I actually got to go with Sophie Tag and her friend Julia, and I was like, guys, where do I start? And they're like, we've never been here before either. So that's when I knew I was screwed. So I just kind of limited myself to only checking very specific sections and then not overspending, which was very responsible of me. I stayed in budget. But anyways, I picked up a couple of records because I felt like I had to. Like, I felt like I needed something to be like, I got that at Rough Trade. And also, I just feel like they had some records that I wanted in my collection. So the first one that I picked up was the Gorillaz self-titled album, which is also their first album, and this was the album that got me into Gorillaz when I was very young. What year was this? 2000. I was 8 years old when this album came out. Oh, that's messed up. Oh my god, what? Anyways, yeah, so I've been listening to this album for a minute. Up until now, I only ever had the singles collection on vinyl, and it's all on singles. So I felt like it was time to start this collection. I was talking to somebody about wanting Demon Days, and then I saw that Vinyl Me Please pressed something, but I couldn't find it on their website. If anybody can lead me towards where to find that, please let me know, because I want it. Look at the art for this, it's so fun. This is stuff that I missed when I listened to it on CD. This is the sort of stuff you don't get with a CD. Also, I would like to commend them on the fact that this isn't just like flimsy paper, this is like a cardboard sleeve. This is real talk. And it's just pressed on standard black vinyl, as I just kind of feel like that is what I expected anyways. This looks like an old school release. Sometimes I feel like I say words and I don't know why I'm saying them or what they're meant to mean, but please don't unfollow. The next one is one that I've wanted so desperately, but I wasn't sure if it shipped to Canada without paying like exorbitant fees from the UK. So when I saw it on the shelf at Rough Trade, I felt like I should pick it up. Usually I try to buy things within Canada if they're for smaller artists because I want them to have that Canadian sale so that they know to tour here. But I didn't want to take my chances. So I got the Big Moon's new album, which is called Love in the Fourth Dimension. I don't know if you guys have listened to them yet. I've talked about them before, definitely, at least once or twice. I saw these girls open for the Japanese House in the fall, and I fell in love so fast. It was almost scary, but they did this cover of Madonna's Beautiful Stranger that blew me away. That is the only Madonna song I like, so first off, good choice. I can't even summarize the experience. I think this band is so good. I want to see them at every festival for the rest of my life. I want to see them everywhere. But anyways, I didn't want to risk not getting this pressing because it's beautiful, and I didn't want to not have this pressing. I feel like on camera it looks a little bit more red purple, but in person it's a little bit more blue purple, and it just has this glow to it. It's awesome. It really just shows you what their music sounds like, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like this matches exactly with them. Again, I say things, I don't know what they're meant to mean. If you haven't listened to The Big Moon yet, I will come to your house and I will fight you. So make sure that you do that now, for safety. Was that extreme? Yes. However, I believe it gets my point across, and I believe it will get people to listen to this band, and so therefore I am fine with it. Sometimes I feel like I'm reaching a point where I'm like too internet, and I feel like I need to dial it back and be like a real person again. But also that's tricky. Let's move on. Also at Rough Trade, I bought literally the best shirt in the history of shirts. I'm gonna hire somebody to do a photo shoot for me just so that I can have pictures of me wearing this shirt. Can you believe this is a real thing that I saw in a store and found in my size? I almost bought it in an extra large, maybe it was a 2XL, because I was like, there's no way I'm leaving this shirt behind. And Aaron was like, okay, but there's a whole rack with different sizes, so you don't have to do that. So I bought it in my size. But it's funny because I'm remembering now that I've done that before. where I just panicked and bought something and then realized, oh my god, there was a whole rack of clothing. Why did I grab this one? And I don't even remember what it was, and it's also not relevant to the story, so let's continue on. This shirt is very important. I also bought like the sickest shirt at Uniqlo. They have this whole Nintendo thing going on right now where people submitted fan designs for merch, and then Shigeru Miyamoto actually voted on his 25 favorites and they turned them into t-shirts and stuff. But I don't know where I put it. But it's 8-bit Pikachu, and it doesn't really look like Pikachu so clearly that everybody's like, are you wearing Pokemon merch? It's nice. I wore it to work and nobody said anything, but I can't figure out where I put it. So anyways, you'll probably see that eventually. It's probably already on my Instagram, I don't know. Alright, so now we get into the other favorites. I don't know if you guys remember, but a while back I started selling pins, and I had these like Sign of the Horns pins, but they were skeletons. So my second pin order came in recently, so I've got like a whole bunch of these. They're pianos. Do you get it? I'm hilarious. I'm actually not. The more I look at them, the more I'm like, that's a stupid joke. But anyways, if you want a pin, you can get one, or else I'm gonna wear all of them at once and be like, does anybody get this stupid joke? Another thing I got that I almost forgot to talk about because it's not really my niche, but I got this palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, or Anastasia Beverly Hills. As I said, not my niche, but it's called Modern Renaissance, and I often have trouble with makeup because I have hooded eyelids, so you like can't see most of my makeup because it disappears in here. But this stuff is so good, and I feel like everybody since I bought it has been complimenting me on my eye makeup, and I feel really good about it. It's just got, I don't know, there's like a lot of reds and pinks in here, which is unnatural usually for eye makeup. Nobody really wants those shades, but I feel like it's a thing right now. And I'm not saying Josh Dunn started a trend, but I'm also not saying that. So anyways, if you're looking for some cool makeup that people will say nice things to you when you wear it, hey, that's the one for you, maybe. Okay, let's get into this Amazon stuff. I'm really excited. So I have this big box, which I already opened because I bought my mom a tire swing bird feeder, because when we're at the cottage, she's obsessed with feeding the birds and the hummingbirds and chipmunks. And I thought it would be funny if we had the chipmunks on like a little tire swing, and I saw one on Amazon, which is what prompted this entire thing. I also have this bag. So anyways, yeah, that's why this box is open. I haven't looked at anything else in here yet, but let's start with the bag because it's smaller and there's only one thing in it. Alright, so the first thing I ordered was a pair of sunglasses. I'm gonna leave the links to everything that I got below. I think my account is like set up as an Amazon affiliate, so if you click something, I might get revenue, which is like 5 cents, but I'm legally required to say that, so Sunglasses. I feel like sunglasses literally never fit my face right. Every pair I've ever bought, I've been like okay with, but not loved, or I've hated them, except for Ray-Ban Wayfarers, and I have to get the small ones. So I don't like spending a lot of money on sunglasses because I'm always like, I look ridiculous. So $15 for sunglasses that are supposed to be trendy right now is probably for the best, because A, do I want to spend a lot of money on festival sunglasses that I'll probably lose? No. B, do I want to spend money on sunglasses that are going to look stupid on my face? No. And C, do I want to spend a lot of money on anything? No. So I feel like this was probably good. Alright, so for $15, they come in a very fancy little suede baggie. I'm getting like ASMR over here. I'm falling asleep. Ha! There's like a little picture, it's like a phone. It's like if I didn't have a phone, I could carry this and trick people into thinking I had one. I don't want to join whatever that is, I just wanted sunglasses. Anyway, let's check them out. I feel like I shouldn't be like this impressed, it's like customer service. But these have like a 30-day guarantee. If there's any problems, I just contact them. That's pretty cool. These are my new sunglasses. They are kind of round and they are rose gold. They had a whole bunch of colors. They had like purple and silver and every color, but I wanted rose gold. And I am afraid to put these on my face because you guys are gonna laugh. Yeah, these might be ridiculous. Maybe they look better with my hair down, but I feel like John Lennon, and it's not a good thing. Oh, this is really not good. I'm totally gonna wear these these anyways. These are great. Like, they look so cool. They're so tight on my head, but like they look cool, and for $15, like I'm not gonna say no. Oh, my reflection. Put that away. All right, now I have this bigger box. Now, just for the record, half of it was taken up by the thing I got from my mom, so it's not that full anymore. I didn't get that much stuff. It was super cheap. Some of these things were like $2. I felt like that would be really fun to look at stuff and see what you actually get for $2, because even if it sucks, you lost out on $2. It's fine, you know? So, this was one of the main things that I really wanted when I saw them. And they were something where it was like you had to spend $20 or something to get them, because they are, I don't know, Amazon is this thing where it's like super cheap stuff can't usually ship because it costs too much to ship it. But if you order other stuff, they'll send it to you because they're already shipping things. Does that make sense? I don't know, let's open this up. So I got these coasters that look like constellations. I just thought they were really cute. I think they're supposed to be for weddings or events, but I wanted 4 of them, so I got 2 boxes, and each of them has 2, and we're gonna look at these 2. Oh my god. These are like really nice quality, what the heck? This was like $2, I'm not kidding. Like in American, that's like $1.50. Look at these are so cute. And they have little feet on the bottom so that they don't move. And they're glass. I almost feel like I've cheated somebody out of something, because there's no way these should have only been $2. Oh my god. I wish I had a table. Sometimes I buy things for like my future home, but I have no home that I've bought yet. So I guess these are going in the vault. Okay, what's next? Are you guys having a good time? Thumbs up if you are. Thumbs down if you're not. I'm gonna thumbs down my own video. Anyway, okay, next we have, what is this? I don't remember. Okay, don't judge me, because I just thought this was really cute and I don't really have a use for it, but I figure at some point in my life I will. But it's a vase, and it looks like it's like a little teapot and cups stacked up, but it's a vase for flowers. It's cute, right? It's not a bad purchase, it's cute. Tell me it's cute. I wish I wasn't allergic to flowers. I'm gonna put pens in this. And I could be wrong, but it looks like I only ordered one more thing. I genuinely can't, oh, I can remember what these are. They're smaller than I thought they were. Uh-oh. Okay, cool, these are not. Okay, Paige, it was only $10, you're fine. So Aaron and I are planning on going on a bunch of trips. After New York, we were like, oh my god, we gotta travel all the time. We gotta find a way to make this happen. So I thought, you know, my sister does this thing where she has mason jars in her room, and she'll put money in one for like upgrading her car, and she'll put money in another to go on a trip to Nashville. And she has all these cute little jars, so I was like, I'm gonna get jars, but I'm gonna get slightly smaller ones because I don't have a lot of space. I was like, if I have full-size mason jars, I don't have room for anything else. So I thought these were like half-size mason jars, like that. I feel like a giant. I don't even know if a bill of money will fit in this jar. However, they're adorable. And if they don't fit, I'm gonna So I guess that's it for this month. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of my random favorite things, including my new vinyl children. Did I say vinyl or did I say vinyl? I don't know. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of this new sort of format for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know if you have any ideas for things to do with 12 tiny mason jars, because I have a surplus of tiny, tiny mason jars. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.